Welcome everyone to number 27 of the ECW A New Era. Thank you as always for sticking with me, and for those that did watch the last video, there was a bit of editing issues, so apologies for that. But we are going forward now towards the end of 2002 into December. A very quiet day. So yeah, we'll see what things bring. We've got some storylines finishing up at the pay-per-view coming. So Monday Night Raw, Steve Corino wins the world title off Brian Adams. Too Cool beat the Stretching Crew on Nitro. The Hardys beat the Natural Born Thrillers. Kurt Angle beat Eddie Guerrero. That was 100 there. Wow. So yeah, they're still drawing high ratings. And we got a quiet one here. We got OVW. Mickey James there signing for IWA. Oh, hello. Last night, BG James was pulled over during a routine shirt and had a large amount of marijuana. The 33-year-old, known for his work in ECW, claimed the drugs were for personal use and let off with a fine and community service. I mean, I suppose that's got to be believable. There you go. Enter Wrestling's now at the top. Mark Capone, otherwise known as Muhammad Hassan. Angle beat Chris Candido on Thunder. Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson. That would have been a cool match. So I have to. How do I handle this? Well, I suppose I could offer him rehab. Let's have a look. You got talk calmly, last chance, offer rehab, force rehab, fine him, suspend him. So I don't know. I guess it's not really a big deal. Talk calmly. And I don't think we need to do anything. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'll be nice. So, talk calmly. Okay, good talk. By getting ahead of the story, the media was much less interested. Okay, so the PR side worked. You're all good, BG. Mixes it up a bit. Rhino contract renewal. I mean, I could try and poach him maybe. Kane beat Steve Bradley. Let's have a look at Rhino then. I mean, 27, good wrestler. If you look at his title history, he is the former two-time World Television Champion. I would bring him in as a heel. Come on, Rhino. ECW, bring it in. And, oh, hello. Right, look. So, WCW made a counter offer. You're not getting higher in Vito, mate. Right, this was the last one. Yes, Rhino. So, Rhino will be joining ECW in January. Right. ECW TV. Hardy and Reich returns. What were we doing here? We're going to turn Danny Doring at some point. He beats Danny Doring 66%. Scotty Norton in a handicap match beats Guido and Tony Mamaluke 75%. The Villains beat the young blood Paul Burchill, gets the win for his team, 4.5 star, 8%. Final match, Maven and Al Snow chase off Regal and Burchill, 77. D'Lo beats BG James, 1.5 star, 77%. Edge beats Roadkill, 3.5 star, 82%. Final match, Edge is jumped by the Brotherhood. Devon then poses with both belts. What's this going to be? We're also looking at Turner Brothers Spike. Brawl. Dreamers had enough of Vampiro backstage. They both end up brawling. Don Callis and Paul Heyman have to separate them. 88%. Main event, RVD and Sandman beat Shane Douglas and Big Tony. 4-star, 85%. 85 for the first ECW December. I am very happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, you're welcome, Roadkill. What's that? I'm probably not going to hire Joey Legend. Sandman wants a push. I mean, what is he, Upper Mikada? Suppose I could change him to main event. You're welcome, Sandman. Okay, what have we got? No big pay-per-view, so I'm going to continue. And it's our pay-per-view. ECW presents The Last Battle. Open up with a hardcore battle royal. Heidenreich gets the win. We're going to try and build him up. 55%. BG James teams with Juana Kamuri, Colt Cabana to beat the FBI and Julio De Niro. 77%. BG Mikey Whipwreck beat Youngblood and Doring and Roadkill. 4-star match. 78%. Alex Wright retains the ECW X Division title, beat Tyson Dukes and Super Crazy, 77%. This is Scott Norton's biggest win today. He beats Shane Douglas, 3-star match, 73. Al Snow and Maven beat the Villains, 4-star match, 76. Open challenge. RVD and Sandman want some competition. It is answered by the Great Suzuka and Masato Tanaka. 4.5 star. This was no DQ, 93%. Probably one of the matches of the night. First blood hype before their match. There's a backstage angle. The Brotherhood are banned from ringside by Paul Heyman. Vampiro beats Tommy Dreamer. We had a major spot, which I paid for a stunt to do. Big spot at the crowd on its feet. We got 97, 4.5 star. Title versus title hype, 100%. Main event time. Edge successfully retains the ECW World title and Edge wins the television title. Ending this feud, 85. Pay-per-view got an 88. So, storylines. We're going to finish them all. We'll leave the network, I suppose. And the Brotherhoods can end. Paul Burchill says he wants a push. I mean, I've been using him quite a lot, so he's getting pushed anyway. Yeah, done some good ratings. Not on pay-per-view because we're not good enough. Nitro. Jericho and Shawn Michaels, WCW World Tag Team Champions, beat the Natural Born Thrillers. Hardys beat Hennig and Wyndham. Scott Hall beat Pete Williams. Raw had Perry Saturn beat CM Punk. I'd rather watch Sunday Night Heat, I think. I think my next goal might have to be to fix WWE. E. Oh, he's left AAA. Good thing about this game, ECW, is you can book very quickly. Ultimate Warrior, contract renewal, New Japan. Thunder, Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat the Hardys. Jeff Jarrett beat Triple H. 6 wins the match. And Warriors accepted New Japan's renewals. SmackDown here. Trish Stratus, main events. Women's title defeats Jacqueline. We don't even have a women's division. Right. 3 more ECWs to go, and we're going to build some new storylines. Alright, here we go. Balls Mahoney beats Danny Doring. 3-star match, 73. Scotty Norton continues to win. Beats Tyson Dukes. 2.5 stars, 68. Alex Wright, ECW X Division Champion, retains. 4.5 star, 84. Beats Psychosis. The Brotherhood turn on Spike. So face turn here. Devon's about to talk when Fatu floors Spike. He orders a beatdown. They said that the Spike doesn't need to be in the Brotherhood anymore. He is the Wink Link, and he will pay for his sins. This got 76. Al Snow beats Shane Douglas. 3.5 star, 8%. Possibly an upset here. D'Lo Brown beats the Sandman 1-1. 1.5 star match, 72. Vampiro wants Edge. Edge is holding both his titles. He's interrupted by Vampiro. He tells Edge first he put Dreamer down to make his mark. Now he wants to turn the blood into gold. He wants a title shot. It's got 94. Main event. RVD, the whole effing show, beat Mikey Whipwreck. 4-star match, 84%. And a solid 87 for a TV tapings. We're building some new storylines now. So you've got Vampiro Edge. We're going to have a tag title one. Jidrak Lee's NWA. My former developmental. I mean, I could bring Jidrak in, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the end of December. Unless we've got Rhino obviously coming our way. We'll get to the end of December and then go from there with any potential new hirings. 2 wins awards. Tanahashi is the world champion in NWA. That's probably a good decision. World Tag League. Ultimate Warrior was in the main event for the world title there. WCW Starrcade. CCW had a pay-per-view. Tony Mama Luke's the main eventer there. WCW held Starrcade. So we had Jericho and Shawn Michaels still tag champs. Kurt Angle TV champion. Beat Christian and Liger. Kidman beat Blue Demon Jr. He's the Cruiserweight champion. Semi-main Booker T. US champion beat Bryan Danielson. Main event, AJ Styles at Starrcade beat Billy Kidman. 89% that got for the WCW World title. Kidman, I'm sure I saw his name, no? Kidman's getting a main event push, hey, why not? So it's not too bad in my opinion. Starrcade that was. Nitro, Triple H, Rikishi, Eddie Guerrero beat Booker T, Pete Williams, Kurt Angle, Candido beat Jeff Jarrett. Looks like we've got some women's wrestling here. Raw had Scotty 2 Hotty, main event, win, retained, tag titles. I mean, not gonna lie, I am tempted to go to WWF, but you know, why not see a Big Show still in OVW? Why not see where this path of ECW leads? If I can do another year, I would have done well. Plus that's just assuming that they'll take me as well. WCW held Thunder, Scott Hall beat Jarrett, Angle beat Batista, Bagwell beat Bryan Danielson. Buff the stuff. SmackDown. The Prototype, John Cena, beat Goldberg, Bryan Adams and Chris Benoit. Sting, Kane beat the Hollies. The Rock here with Test. And Albert beat Punk, Undertaker and Shamrock. Man, there's some crazy matches going on there. Says the man book in ECW. Heidenreich beats Generico, PCO and Sanjay Dutt. 62. The Network, big up Heidenreich. Heyman and Callis seem to be on the same page at the moment. Kid Cash loses to Joey Matthews. This was a 4.5 star, 73%. Tag Warfare. D'Lo and Mikey Whipwreck won a tag team title shot against RVD and Sandman. Bill Alfonso accepts the title challenge down the line. BG James beats Julio De Niro, 2.5 star, 73. Scotty Norton continues his winning streak, beats Big Tone, 1.5 star, 64. Brother Fatu squashes Spike, 3.5 star, 78%. Edge calls out Vampiro before his match. He reminds Vampiro he used to be like him in the group called The Brood. He isn't scared to embrace his dark side. 94. Al Snow and Vampiro then had a match. Vampiro wins, 3 star, 81%. 84, but you know, green's at the bottom. That's all I'm looking at. We're winning, technically. Making money. Right, getting towards the final week. Oh, we've got death. Mae Young's passed away of natural causes. Well, you know, at least it's a nice one, I guess. You get like drug-related deaths in this case, so at least it was like a normal way to go in a game world. WWE had Armageddon. Punk's the European champion. China won the women's title. Blackman beat Sting for the hardcore title. Too Cool still the tag champs. Rock still the Intercontinental title. Main event was Kai and Tai against Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin. Bill Goldberg won the WWE World title. Wow, that is crazy. On Christmas Eve. Nitro, Kurt Angle beat Buff, Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat the Hardys. On Raw, Bradley winning the main event. Goldberg beat Adams and Chemo. I think WWE is struggling, to be honest. It's Christmas Day. OVW had clearly a recording. Call up to the main roster in WCW. Thunder. Angle beat Guerrero. Shawn Michaels and Jericho beat Red and Mysterio. Yamanka beat Salah Del Rey. Yamanga. So WCW seemed to be building a women's division. I'm pretty sure I set that before I left. SmackDown. Goldberg beat Bubba Ray in the main event. Dustin Rhodes over Perry Saturn. Last ECW tapings of 2002. All-star main event. Heyman and Callis have got their competitive edge on tonight. They're deciding to pick a team each for the main event. Maven and El Generico beat the Naturals. 4-star match, 72. Heidenreich wins as well. Beats Super Crazy for an star, 73. Big Scotty beats Balls Mahoney, 3.5 star, 72. Spiky cuts a promo. He says he'll do his best and try and get revenge on the Brotherhood. It's got a 56. And then the Brotherhood beat Doring and Roadkill in an 85 match. Final match, Doring and Roadkill look pissed off. They slate to the crowd. They promise to change for the better. And we're both heel turning, and both was a success. So 81. Colt and Juan beat Shane Douglas and Tyson Dukes for another star. 83. All-star main event. Edge, Sandman, RVD, Al Snow, and BG James versus Vampiro, D'Lo, Mikey, Regal, Alex Wright, and the heels get the win. Vampiro scores the win for his team. So Vampiro's rolling towards the end of the year. 82, but it was like a 10-man tag main event, so one of those Christmas specials that you might watch. He's going to be annoyed at me, Edge, because I ain't going to hire his guy. Okay, anything? No, nothing really what I want to click on. Let's see this year out. I want to see what happens. Got some news. Yeah, push failed. Nah, I'm going to reject that promise. I don't want to push your PCO. 31st of December. Alright, Nitro. Shawn Michaels. They repeat booking here. Hardy's and Jericho beat the Hart. Hardy's lose to Jericho and Michaels. Kurt Angle beat 6. On Raw, Goldberg beat Sting. Rock beat Carino. So I wonder how mad Edge. Let's have a look at. Edge is pretty over. Double champ. It's not too annoyed of me. And Vampiro is also pretty over. For some reason I can't check this. Possibly a glitch in the Matrix. So we're getting there with people. Alright, let's see the year out. Goodbye 2002. Hello 2003. We'll go to the rankings, not just my rankings, but we'll go to the overall rankings for the best in the world. Paul White has left OVW. Well, Jeff Hardy? Oh my god. Well, goes without saying. I mean, Matt's still under contract. Yes, I'll be signing Jeff Hardy. Just got to think, I guess I'll just give him a generic gimmick. Jeff Hardy's ECW. It's whether I want. So do I want to bring in the Big Show? I mean, he's over. I mean, why not? Why not? I'll get, if he wants to come. We'll give him a year. Oh, no, he can go to WCW. WCW can have Paul White back. What a weird way to end the year. Alright, so we'll go to 2002. Sandman was on top. Overall RVD. And the merch side of things, Edge, Vampiro, RVD. So awards and rankings. So we'll go to 2001. Match of the year was Goldberg Steiner. This was back when I was in WCW. So Goldberg, Triple H, Scott Steiner were the top 3, but we'll go a bit more into detail into 2000. So match of the year, Goldberg, Scotty Steiner. Edge and Jeff Hardy versus The Fallen. This was all when I was the booker. Scott Steiner versus Kurt Angle. The Hardys versus The Fallen versus Edge and Christian. So it's all lots of these 100s. Booker T, Chris Kanyon, Angle of the Year, promo intros, New Alliance there, New Stable, Triple H has featured a lot, Wrestler of the Year, Was Medusa. Okay, and that's because she got every time she was in an angle with Scott Steiner, she was getting over. So for some reason, she's your number 1. Tammy Stitch, same thing. She was in a lot of segments. 53. Scott Steiner, Bret Hart, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, Jericho, Vampiro, Jeff Hardy, Goldberg, The Rock, Mike Awesome, Edge, Steve Austin's there at 18. So if we go to men's, Scott Steiner, number 1. Women's. So a lot of these were managers in my WCW. Dawn Marie. Promotion, here we go. WCW number 1. WWE. Where are we? 7. So a lot to build on. Show of the year, Thunder. This was the best show. I think this was back when I was booking. AJ and Scott Steiner brawl. With AJ and Scott Steiner against the Hardys. Yeah, good old days. It's very dominant in WCW. I don't think that'll be the same for 2003. Well, everybody, that's where we're ending it. I hope you enjoyed. And catch you all later.